Mm.
But otherwise, we in London. We
Yeah.
in London. Yeah. So
Yeah,
we
we
in
in
London. Tate Modern
Museum.
Museum. Yeah. Which is a art gallery type of situation.
Yeah. It's actually huge. Like
By the London Bridge. It's actually close to the London Bridge. Yeah.
No,
You were gonna say?
I was impressed how the scale it was actually a huge gallery. Like
It's a huge gallery.
it's a huge gallery. Like
Mm.
even if you are into like art like that, you need a lot more time to actually read and digest and understand. Because like we saw there was Picasso's in there, that and like every room gives off a different vibe, and that's what you want to experience. The best part I would say of when we stayed here was we woke up and we found ginger man biscuits.
Oh, the gingerbread man.
Yeah, in town. I did Camden Town before, but the moment I walked into Camden Town, I knew I'll return to this place. Like it's just the real London experience. Like I would recommend it to a lot of people, because then they'll see the heart of London. Sometimes you pull up, you see all the big buildings, you see people moving. It's cool, but once you get to a place like Camden Town, you see the culture.
Winter Wonderland. I think that was the main
activity.
Main activity.
It's pop up, but certain things you are like, is this really pop up? Like even what you are stepping on, like
you're stepping on.
like it's in Hyde Park, and Hyde Park is like one of the biggest parks in London. But for a second, you even ignore that you're in a park. So
okay, let me start.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. Let's go.
Buenos dias, buenos tardes, buenas noches. By all means, good day, good morning, and good evening. You are now tuned into the realest, the raw takes itself, right? It's your boy TP, aka Kobe. You know what it is. We get to it, yes, sir. Muchas gracias for joining us. Thank you. By all means, we hope that we can give you a wonderful show. And I am joined here by my amazing, wonderful co-host, the wordsmith himself, the slow cooker, the chef, Mr.
Tuhafeni. It's your boy Tuhafeni. Welcome to the Raw Takes. This is this is our last episode for the year.
This is the last episode for the year. What episode are we on? Is it 13 or 14?
13, I think, actually.
Yeah. Okay. But welcome to episode 13 / 14. If we got the numbers right. It's kind of the journey that we're going through as well, where I think the more we start recording, or the more we record, we're gonna start forgetting the episodes. Like the number.
And it's been a beautiful journey, man. Like
it's been a good year. 14 episodes in. That's about 14 weeks.
Yeah. And like it's a journey of also personal growth, like actually sharing content and exposing you expose yourself a little bit, but like you actually build a community with people who actually want to interact.
Definitely. But otherwise, we in London. We in London. We in London. So we had initially I think it was you in November. You were like, dog, let's go to London. And I was like, yeah, sure, why not? We just started booking flights and all of that. And then out of nowhere, probably like a week before, we were like, you were like, let's go record in London. And I was like, why not?
I mean,
why not?
Anything is possible, really.
Yeah. What made you think of us recording in London?
No, I just thought like it would be cool. Like
it was.
At the end of the day, our equipment is movable. Like we can shoot anywhere, really.
And we have that flexibility.
Exactly. And even if we haven't seen the place where we're gonna stay, it's still gonna be aesthetic at the end of the day. So if you guys can see the background, like we are
the background is
in the we are in the heart of London.
We're in the heart of London,
central London.
We're actually close to Shoreditch. So whoever I'm sure there's people who know Shoreditch. It goes down in Shoreditch.
And definitely like this is the place to be, man. This is the place to be. And I think London, we both did London in summer and winter, but like it's a different feeling from the last time, but still a beautiful experience.
Yeah,
altogether.
it is. Because when we came last time, it was summertime.
Yeah.
There was like people were outside.
Yeah. And like the tubes were hot.
The tubes
like,
were hot.
Yeah.
The tubes were hot. Yeah. Those are the underground trains.
Yeah.
The underground trains were hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like the vibe also like this time around is very subtle. Like yesterday we I was just looking at the city and I was like, why is London quiet?
So quiet.
Yeah. But like people are indoors, Christmas, that kind of vibe, So yeah.
But it makes sense. Like sometimes these big cities towards the end of the year they just
and it's
die.
all of them. Like
they just die.
It's all of them. Even back home, I know like my city, the biggest city in Namibia, like this time around it's dead. Like
it's dead. It dies out.
It dies out.
Yeah. But sometimes that can be a good thing because it means you can move around quicker.
Exactly.
And you don't have those long lines to do stuff,
Most def.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll start off with the London recap.
Yeah.
There's a lot that happened.
There's a lot that happened.
So we'll give you a bit of juice of what we got up to, what the boys got up to when they were loose in London. But yeah, I think the first thing is we landed on Monday, right?
Yeah, we landed on Monday.
So this guy that I'm standing next to, he chose to land in Manchester. And then I'll actually show you a video of me like asking him why he landed in Manchester.
This guy took a flight to Manchester and then just only came back now. He's in London. Chief, why did you take a flight to Manchester?
This guy basically chose to land at an airport that was so far.
I didn't choose. It's the option that I saw. I was like, I didn't even actually know the airport because I just put in London and I saw a flight that's fair. Now the price was fair.
Yeah.
Then I was like,
the price was fair.
Yeah. But when eventually I looked at the place, because I already booked at the time.
Yeah.
When I looked at the place, I was like, holy shit! Like this is like out of London.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
It is what it is. And
it is what it is at the end of the day.
But like when I landed at the airport, I got to see also why like the airport is even out of town. Yeah. It was just a messy. Sticky,
where did you land?
The name is Stranston.
Stranston.
Yeah.
Okay.
Airport. Yeah. Okay. It's like maybe like 100. I mean, maybe 50 kilos outside London.
Yeah. But I had to wait for you.
Yeah. Even like the check-in, when the bus takes you at the place to check in. Yeah. It was just a lot of cumbersome stuff, even in between there, And the train was expensive. Like I was just like, okay.
How much was the train?
Like in total, I paid for a return like 50 like euros.
Oh shit, that's a lot.
But yeah, it is what it is.
I landed in Gatwick. And so I met up with him after he came from Manchester.
Yeah.
And then that's when the trip started. Yeah. We went to the Tate
Modern Museum. Yeah.
Tate Modern Museum.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, before let me just tell you. This guy was in charge of the itinerary because I'm more of a laid back type of person.
Yeah.
I don't want to say nonchalant. I always see that as a diss when people say I'm a nonchalant person.
Really?
Yeah.
But you have nonchalant.
I know.
Character. Yeah.
I know. But I always take it as a diss. So he was in charge of the itinerary of the whole trip. Killed it. Still is killing it.
Thank you. Thank you.
So we started at the Tate Modern Museum. Yeah. Which is a art gallery type of situation.
Yeah. It's actually huge, like
by the London Bridge. It's actually close to the London Bridge. Yeah.
No,
you were gonna say?
I was impressed how the scale it was actually a huge gallery. Like
it's a huge gallery.
It's a huge gallery. Like even if you are into like art like that, you need a lot more time to actually read and digest and understand. Because like we saw there was Picasso's in there, That
There's Picasso paintings in there.
Yeah.
There's well acclaimed, critically acclaimed paintings in there.
And the beautiful part is that the range is actually huge. Like
the range is huge.
Yeah, it's not really just like a certain type of art. There's modern art, there's graphics, there's physical art. Bro, we walked into a room where there was like a doctor kind of art gallery. Like
medical stuff.
Yeah, they were showing intestines,
pictures of intestines.
But it's still art.
It's still art.
Yeah,
in its own form.
But you can picture like a doctor coming there and being like, "Oh, this is my kind of art."
Yeah, maybe like, that's the bag.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So like I liked how it accommodates a lot of different people who are still into art. Like the whole concept is still it's an art gallery.
It's an art gallery
at the end of the day.
Yeah, and it has different types of like bags. Like it has everyone, like anyone who's into that.
Yeah.
Like I don't see like you going there and having a disappointing day.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. But I also wouldn't say make it like a whole day's thing. It's like a good just look at the stuff that you're actually into. Because if you're not into something, then you move on from it. There's so much to explore. We didn't even finish it. Like there's some floors we skipped, but it's a beautiful experience.
It's a beautiful experience. We actually on our side we didn't do that electric immersive experience. You guys should check it out. But it's like a room that has like chandeliers and all of that, and then it's just paintings that are moving around and all of like it just feels like
it's interactive. It's interactive
as well. It's an interactive type of art.
So that's the but next time definitely when I come here I might do
definitely
immersive stuff.
The immersive experience stuff. It's about 4 floors of just art gallery,
but like
it has a right wing and a left wing.
And there's a lot.
There's a lot. We didn't even get to do all of it, but if you're into artsy stuff, definitely the Tate Modern Museum is something that you can check out. We'll also like just include a couple of vids just to show you what was your favorite painting in there.
There was one that you took a picture of me of. Like where I was standing, and we will probably put it up there. But we will. Because my art is very modern, contemporary kind of art.
Realism. You're into short realism type of art as well.
It's not really like I'm not into like old kind of art. Like and like when I see an old painting, I can see the detail that this is like a real artist, but it's not just something that I'll buy for my own house, place or whatever. And for me, when I look for art, I like to visualize it being in my living room.
No, I get you. Yeah,
that's my kind of art.
That was your favorite one.
Yeah.
I think my favorite pieces was definitely when we went into that room that had like the radio.
That was sick though.
That was sick.
That was sick.
The radio room was sick. It's like a tall stack of radio radios that are
playing once
all at the same time. Yeah.
Like to give you a picture, I would say it's even like 500 radios. Like it's not 1, 2. It's like a lot of radios.
Yeah. It's all like playing a tower of radios.
Yeah. But like if you walk around it, the sound changes all over you, because on one radio station there's music, one is like hot news, like the experience is very like
I actually wonder if those are all the radio stations that they have in
probably
but
like maybe they might miss some, but
at
least
there were a lot of radios that were playing all at the same time.
Definitely.
I think that was my favorite piece. And then which one as well? Because I know there was that one where it looked like a comic character.
That was a cool room also. Like and again, like every room gives off a different vibe. And that's what you want to experience.
There was one where there was like tooth.
Yeah.
Like that shit was weird.
Yeah. But someone maybe is into that, Yeah, we walked into another room where they were watching a movie of some sort. Like it's art, but like some people were just standing there watching a movie.
Like there was definitely weird bags in there, but
some we walked away and we were like, this is not for us, this is too scary, this is too weird, this is
some look like horror movies.
Definitely.
Yeah, but I don't know, like it you experience it at a different level in that place.
Then where did we head to after?
Then we met up with Z.
Oh yeah. You guys
shout out to Z.
Friend of the show.
Yeah, friend of the show.
Definitely. Yeah, and yeah.
Where we met her at the Big Ben.
Yeah, Big Ben. There was a bit of a sticky situation of getting to each other because it was so full. Everybody trying to take pictures. Big Ben, Big Ben is like a very monumental thing in London, and we even go to see like so many people trying to get to Big Ben.
Yeah, Big Ben. Everyone, I think, once they land in London, they want to go to the Big Ben.
Yeah. Buckingham, Big Ben, those are
huge. And actually, Buckingham is not too far away from the Big Ben.
Yeah.
So, yeah, those are just places where people and we met up with Z at the Big Ben. And actually, Z wanted to take that picture where she was close to the telephone.
Yeah,
and the telephone.
There's this one phone. And there's so many red phones in London, but this one telephone booth has a background of Big Ben, and there's like a lot of people in line for that one.
That one phone. That shit was annoying.
Yeah, definitely, man. But
because we actually had to meet up with Z and grab some lunch or whatever, but because the line was too long and they had to still wait and take pictures, we had to like for lack of a better word, ditch them.
Yeah, sorry Z, but like we had to check in anyways.
Yeah. But shout out. I think she's still in London now.
Yeah, she's still in London.
Probably doing other things. But shout out to Z. And then did the Big Ben thing, and then we checked in, isn't it?
Yeah, we went to check in.
Were you happy with the place?
Yeah, I was happy when I actually stepped in.
Yeah.
But the landlord also did mention that getting to the place is a bit tricky.
Yeah.
But it's still central London as well. So like there's a bonus to it. And also there's like this place looks a bit dodgy.
Yeah. You know? Outside it looks like it looks, if someone told you that someone something bad happened outside here, you would be like, maybe it did.
Yeah, maybe it did. But like eventually when I actually stepped into the place, I was like, okay, this is what I paid for. This is how it looks like also in the photos.
Yeah.
And the best part I would say of when we stayed here was we woke up and we found gingerman biscuits.
Oh, the gingerbread man. That was fire.
Yeah, that was fire.
The whole center's the gingerbread cookies. When was it? 25th?
Yeah.
No, 20. No, it wasn't. Was it? No,
Tuesday,
no.
Right?
Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday.
Just before Christmas.
Yeah, so it's probably 24th. Yeah. And like just to wake up to see like there was our host like put signs, take a cookie, ginger man, like
eat me.
Eat me. And then we made breakfast as well. Like it was just a wholesome morning to living in this place.
Yeah.
So I like that, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we got to the place.
No, continue.
So we got to the place and we're like contemplating like what do we do now? What do we do next? Because at that point it was like headed towards like the evening hours. Yeah. And my boy Tapelo went on the
Google whatever Google Maps.
Yeah, found us a nice place. We're like, okay, let's go check this out.
Yeah.
But like it blew us away. Like even like the experience of just it's a place that's nearby. It's not like you search for the best place in London. It's just a place you picked out at random.
Yeah.
But when we pulled up, it was a beautiful place. So,
it's called Equal Parts. If you're ever in and around Shoreditch and you wanna impress maybe your lady.
Yeah. So Equal Parts is
it's a nice place.
Cocktail bar. It's a pure cocktail bar.
Pure cocktail bar.
There's no cider, beer. There's no food.
Nothing like
just focused on cocktails. But like it was like an enriching experience because of how the people who worked there served us. You know.
Yeah, the experience was amazing. Like the guys actually give you an experience of they talk to you, they ask you what's like, they even just giving you the cocktail, they're just describing how it's made. Those guys are mixologists.
Yeah, they are mixologists.
So it's not like going to a random pub and getting a pint.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Those guys know what they do.
What did you get and what did you make of your drink?
I got I think it's called the Floor, FLOR. It's a drink that was made of tomato juice.
Yeah. Wait, yours was a tomato juice one?
Yeah, that was really? The tomato juice one. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it's made of sort of tomato and water, and then they include like garlic.
And just to explain this as well, like it's not a cocktail bar where you go and get a mojito or any of that. It's like
there's no mojitos.
they make actual cocktails,
international
level cocktails.
International level cocktails.
Stuff that maybe you know what they used inside, like for the ingredients. But it's not gonna be one of those mojito.
No.
Yeah,
but there wasn't even a mojito on the
exactly.
On the menu.
Like they tried to make them themselves. Like So that's what
I had the tomato. They told me that they use tomato and water and like what do you call this? Not garlic, but ginger and all of that other. It was a very savory drink, like very healthy. It's just that it had alcohol. But then one thing I like about their drinks is that they blend the alcohol so well with the
perfect, like
with
perfect.
What do you call this, the whatever juice or whatever that goes with it. In my case it was
I'll say dish.
Dash.
I'll say dish.
They mix it so well with the dash. In my case it was the tomato thing, and then it had a bit of spice in it as well.
Wow.
It had a bit of spice in it. Oh my god, like once you drink it, it just feels like and he was describing it this way. It just feels like you're you're drinking a very healthy drink that just came out of, like, I don't know, like it feels like you're in a green, what do you call those, greenhouse, whatever.
Yeah. Like you, even before you drink it, you're taking the aroma and all that. So like
the effort was good as well.
So
what did you have?
I had a chili paloma.
How
was it? It was like it was sweet, but at the same time like different from a lot of like the drinks that I've had before, because it's like sweet with a little bit of chili. Like the slight feeling I can describe to a drink like that is when you put Cactus Jack and Tabasco. You know how Tabasco is like the
Tabasco sauce,
but like and combined with Cactus Jack being sweet, it had that kind of feeling. So it's like a chili but sweetness, but still different from like other drinks that you've had before.
That's nice.
So but the thing is with the cocktails, like sometimes it's one cocktail but like it gets you there very fast. So that was dope as well.
That was a dope experience. And then who's this? The bartender actually gave us, or the mixologist actually gave us like things that we could do. Maybe we should try the pepper and spice place.
We can actually do that.
We can actually do that before we leave. So we still have more to do, but basically that was the first day. And then came back, slept, and then what did we do the next day?
So the first thing on our itinerary list the next day was Camden Town. I did Camden Town before, but the moment I walked into Camden Town, I knew I'll return to this place. Like from the get go, even before you finish it, like it's just the real London experience. Like I would recommend it to a lot of people, because then they'll see the heart of London. Sometimes you pull up, you see all the big buildings, you see people moving. It's cool, but once you get to a place like Camden Town, you see the culture and the real experiences of the people in London. You know, and Camden Town is like a market. It's a full-time market. It's not like a pop-up or any of that.
It's like a market type of town.
And it's huge.
Everyone is selling there.
Everyone is selling all sorts of stuff. Food.
Clothes, no. Not selling like that, but like selling clothes.
But you never know, man. You never know. We're not there till like,
we're not there for the wrong time.
But what did you think about Camden Town?
I won't lie. When I got in, I was like, oh shit, okay, what's happening? And then I remember when we just got out of the tube, and then I was like, okay, what's up? And then you could just see, like, just from getting out of the tube, everyone is just selling everything. And then I just started hearing some hip hop jams, and I was like, oh, I fuck with Camden. Like I was in Camden, I was like, I fuck with Camden, bro. I won't lie. I think, to be honest, personally, I think Camden is my vibe.
It is.
The
It is.
clothes,
It is. Yeah.
it's so hip. It's a
Yeah.
hip place.
Yeah.
We even saw someone painting. Like we saw
Painting.
someone
Yeah.
just doing a live like spray whatever painting type of
Yeah.
situation. Yo, it's just that his things were. His art was a bit expensive, but we could have we
You
actually
could have
wanted to
got.
buy.
Yeah.
We
Could
actually
have
wanted to buy one of
one. Yeah.
his shit. And then I think some of the stuff that they have there is a bit futuristic. Like you remember the shop that we went to, and there were these T-shirts that were like glowing.
Yeah.
And apparently he said they are sound reactive or something.
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. He said that, but like it's just one of those things that you will find things you've never seen in your life there.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
and you'll be enticed to actually purchase stuff just based on how they present
Hey,
it.
boy was holding me on a leash. Like TP, wait. Let's move. We'll come back.
Yeah.
I wanted to buy the whole Camden.
Bro, I was popping up. There was Ray-Bans, there was
Ray-Bans,
jewelry, there
jewelry
was
shops.
yeah, there were shirts, there was souvenirs. Like there was just so much.
There was so much.
Yeah, that it brought life to it.
Nah, and I think my favorite part was when we actually went into the Camden market.
Yeah.
And then we just saw like the market. You remember I was even telling you that I wish we had came here while we were still hungry.
Yeah.
Because they have lots of food, option of food.
Like,
yo,
bro, like
you could spend a whole day there.
Yeah,
to be honest,
you can actually, especially if you're actually shopping.
Yeah,
you will get a lot of stuff.
If it's a shopping day for you, you could do a lot in Camden, in the Camden market.
Definitely.
Or Camden Town.
And remember, like the good thing about the food, there's a bit of street vibe food, but it's still not street like pure street. So like it's fast food. It's all sorts of fast food. Like there was a time I took a taste with like there was a Korean spiced chicken thing, but like it was just like there's so many flavors to the same thing. Like it's still chicken. That there's a lot of chicken, for example, but like the way they sauce it, spicy. There's so much for that. Yeah.
What was your favorite shop in Camden Market?
My favorite was my favorite initially.
Yeah, cyber. What do you call the place?
Cyber Dog.
Cyber Dog.
Yeah, Cyber Dog.
Holy shit! When you go to Camden, definitely go into Cyber Dog.
Yeah,
it's like you want to describe it?
I don't know, man. It's like the walking feeling is like you're walking into a club.
Yeah,
but it's a store.
Yeah,
it's a store selling punk, rock kind of stuff. Yeah, if you're into rock and stuff. Yeah, but just the feeling of walking in there, because it's like a full club experience.
It's like a full club experience.
Yeah, and they are selling the stuff that they are selling are gear that you would wear to a club.
A nightclub.
Yeah, but at least maybe it's targeted for people who like that style.
Yeah.
But if you cop something there, it's probably something you're not gonna wear it like on an everyday basis.
Yeah. But I'm sure it's one of those stores where if you see someone wearing a cyber dog, it's like, hey, type of situation.
Yeah, true. There was I saw you were staring at the kappa mixed with cyber dog.
There's actually, it's more of like, and I wonder if they have like a combination, like not a combination, but like a deal. What do you call this? When like not a branch. What do you call this? A partnership? Not a partnership. A collaboration. But I wonder if they have a collaboration line, Cyberdog.
But I actually seen that Kappa likes to do that generally.
Yeah, it's to collaborate with different brands. Okay.
I've seen that a lot actually.
That's good because it was actually dope to see Kappa collaborating with Cyberdog.
Yeah. So that was my favorite experience as well.
No, for me as well. I think the Cyber Dog was just mind blowing.
It was. Honest. And we like kind of had like the going to Camden was the first part because we were actually having tickets to go to another place at 2. But like even that small time that we had,
worth it.
Yeah, worth it.
Worth it.
Totally worth it.
Yeah. And then after that, we did Winter in Wonderland. I think that was the main activity.
Yeah.
We did that at around 2:00. It was like a carnival vibe, a pop-up carnival vibe.
But
what did you think?
First is how much effort was put into making it.
That was a lot.
It's pop-up, but certain things you are like, is this really pop up?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
even what you're stepping on,
What
like
you're stepping on,
like it's in Hyde Park, and Hyde Park is like one of the biggest parks in London.
Yeah.
But for a second, you even ignore that you're in a park.
Yeah, it didn't feel like you were in a park. The just the attention to detail that they put in
Definitely,
in that place, and it's big.
Like in the range, because I feel like I experienced stuff like that before, but the scale,
just the exaggeration of making a certain scenery,
yes,
you
definitely,
know?
And it really came to life,
it did,
it even got better because we came in at 2 where daylight sunlight was up.
It was still
but like over time when it got dark early, then the lights started to pop out. So
the lights started to pop out. Which were your favorite rides?
My favorite rides, I enjoyed the Hangover.
Yeah, the Hangover was the one.
Yeah, as a ride, but as an experience, I think ice skating was better.
Yeah, but Hangover, bro. You remember after Hangover, my foot.
It's straight.
Yeah, we'll show you the Hangover ride.
Yes. So let's go. Let's do it. You got that hangover.
But yeah, that was like one of the wildest rides I've ever been on.
I must admit,
boy was laughing at me when he was like, "No, dangle your legs." I'm like, "My boy, I can't do that." He's like, "Oh, you're scared."
So I'm a high adrenaline junkie.
Yeah.
But so even when I was there, I'm very casual even about high adrenaline stuff.
Yeah.
Like I step back and be like, yeah, I'm safe most. Like nothing will happen to me at the end of the day. I know these guys have checked these things multiple times.
Yeah.
So like for me, I was very casual while I was at the top. Like,
I saw.
So the Hangover is like a tower, and we'll put it up. It's like a tower, and then it brings you down like very
quick.
Yeah. But the process of going up goes so high,
and it goes so slow. It gets to a point, and then you think, we're done. Then it goes up again.
Yeah, and it still keeps on going and going and going. But when you look down, that's when you are like, oh shit.
Yeah, I think maybe the problem was I was looking down a lot.
So now I'm tapping my boy. I'm like, move your feet at least, because they are hanging like in the air.
Yeah.
My boy is like, I cannot move my feet. I cannot even move my feet because like this is scary as hell.
Nah, that shit was too much.
But the drop, oh man, phenomenal.
The drop was phenomenal.
Yeah. I just wish it drops and goes back up and drops you again. Like it just felt like it was over too quick, and you were already getting off the ride.
Yeah.
So
that's the only downside with the rides.
Yeah. I think they try to make as much money in such a short period of time that the rides are not really fulfilling. They are good, they're amazing, phenomenal. But you don't get that feeling of
I got all my money out of this.
You really were. But the ice skating experience for me was beautiful because it's one of those things where you actually like it's a demonstration of life. I would like to say it's a demonstration of life where before you know something, you are always scared. You know?
He's talking about me, right?
No, it's not even like you. It's even just that when I was observing a lot of people. It's not you, it's like a lot more people. When they started, they were like on the rails. But over time, you could see people moving away from the rails. And eventually people were doing it, Some were falling down, some were falling down, But like the falling down doesn't mean that you break a bone or it's like you fall, someone picks you. People were even picking you up if you fall. I also fell. Like
boy fell. For me as well, the what do you call this? The ice skating was the highlight. Cause you remember when we went there, I was like, I asked you, I was like, "Are you good at ice skating?" He's like, "Yeah, no, I think I'm good." I'm like, "Oh shit, I've done it 2 times, but I think I'm bad." So we got in, and then I was there by the rails for a good 10 minutes, and I see this guy. I'm like, "This guy is not that good, but he is actually, he's actually in the middle and enjoying himself." And I was like, you know what? Maybe it's fucking time for me to stop being a chicken. And You know, I was like, nah.
Become an ego.
Yeah, I was like, nah, I can do this shit. If Tuhafeni can do this shit, I can do this shit. And actually was skating, bro.
Yeah, he was skating, man.
Yeah, like, so we'll also show you a video.
Without help or any of that.
Without help. Yeah. I was actually doing the rounds with everyone. It was fun, bro. It was one of those where, like, my advice in terms of skating to anyone who is still afraid of skating would just be that you need to go into the like the middle and just fucking start skating.
Yeah. Even if you fall, someone will pick you up.
Because until you go to the middle and practice, you're never gonna get there.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And that's the only way you're gonna learn.
I would even say we are still amateurs.
We're still amateurs, but we
moved up a level higher.
Yeah, we moved up a level higher. Yeah, so
because there were people doing some insane tricks. Yeah, you could see that these guys are skaters.
No, without a doubt.
Yeah, definitely.
Know? But yeah, Winter Wonderland was great. We also met up with your friends.
Yeah, some Namibians.
Namibians.
It was good to know that there's community out there in the world.
Yeah. It was Oli. It's
Eliphas, yeah.
Eliphas,
yeah,
and Toby.
Tobias.
Yeah. And then they we basically met at this rotating bar.
Yeah.
They didn't want to leave that bar.
Yeah, they didn't want to leave.
But I won't lie, that bar is fire.
Yeah,
like,
it's fire.
It has a vibe to it.
The only thing is that it messes with your orientation because one moment I can imagine if you do get really drunk. One moment you're in this angle, next moment you're in that angle. Yeah.
If you have to leave, you can get you can go in the wrong direction just after getting off the bar.
Yeah, but I think the biggest highlight there was the DJ. The DJ was playing some fire tunes.
Yeah.
Even the feeling of chilling and listening to music in the background was a good experience.
Yeah. No, the DJ was playing some Cash Cobain, some Caesar, some Drake, some pop as well, like pop hip hop.
Pop, yeah.
So it was a nice. It definitely was for us.
Only thing I think we didn't really get to do enough of in Winter Wonderland was the food experiences.
Yeah,
because I think there was a lot of food options that you didn't even do before.
Yeah.
But we kind of just got sidetracked because we met up with other people, and that wasn't really initially the play because I just wanted to check them and then we move on.
Yeah, I know that's what you wanted to do.
Yeah,
but I think we got there.
Yeah,
and then you know when people think that you're just gonna greet them.
Yeah,
and then it's actually like they're like, nah, these boys are cool boys. Yeah, and they're like, nah, gents,
let's go chill.
Let's go chill after this. Yeah. Because I think they also saw that we good gents. Yeah.
Which was also good in a way that you actually got to interact with people and just get to connect and
and learn so much from them. Like I won't lie, bro. Like that for me.
I see you having a deep convo with Tobias. It was just like
me and Toby were clicking.
Me and Toby were clicking. That's good vibes.
Yeah, no, I won't lie. Like, Brad was an amazing experience just to meet people from a different route from your your life, and then they're also older and they give you like they were also like understanding of that we're younger than them.
Yes,
and it's because sometimes you can chill with like older people and they make you feel like you don't know what you're talking about. You get me? But with them it wasn't even like that. It was just like chilling with like cool gents who are just accommodative. And they were just like chilled people, bruh. Like I won't lie, like, bruh, I'm gonna say this, like, and I've said it before, like, bruh, Namibian people are gold. Like really? Namibian people are like top tier, bruh. Like they took us to their place in Canary Wharf, wasn't it?
Yeah, close to Canary
Wharf.
Which was really beautiful because like it's not like they were required to or we asked them to.
They
were just like gents.
They were like, let's go.
Let's go. Like pull up, stocked up a little bit and went to like chill. Yeah, and then another Namibian came to join
Kali, the great Kali.
The hype man, all the words you can say.
You could just see him when he just entered the room. He's like, you could tell that life of the party.
He's the life of the party. He really is the life of the party.
Great character.
He's such a cool guy that I was even surprised that he's a podcast fan.
Yeah.
And he pointed it out, and he was describing certain things.
Beautiful to see.
So like to meet someone in diaspora, and they're like, I like your podcast.
He's like, I fuck with your shit.
I fuck with your shit. You know?
Nah, that was like a. It was one of those moments where
it's a validation.
Like,
it's a validation that you're actually doing something here.
And getting it from people who you actually like you actually like fuck with. Like people who you care about and they care about you as well. Just hearing it from them, it just gives you that, you know. It's a different level. It's different from hearing from a stranger that they like your show.
That was really nice. We crashed at their place.
Connected, had some deep conversations.
Played games.
Slept, woke up at around
and now this is now Christmas.
This is
Day.
Christmas Day. This is Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
Yeah. And then we are like, the bummer part was that everything was shut down.
Oh, like, we didn't have much to
so
do,
you couldn't do much.
Restaurants
were closed. Public transport was closed. Obviously, Ubers will be open because it's just a normal car. But even with Ubers, you don't really Uber as much in London. It's not really
it's expensive at
the end of the day. And even when the friends I was interacting with, they're just like, we are at someone's place locked in. I think that day specifically, everybody was just locked in. In London.
People were locked in yesterday. We actually wanted to explore Shoreditch. There was Box Park. That's one of the places that you can check out here in Shoreditch. Shoreditch is actually a night place. A lot of people have made some errors and some nice errors. There's some nice errors you can make in this town. It was just unfortunate that Christmas Day everything was closed. So we couldn't even check out anything. But nightlife here is a thing.
It's a thing. It's a thing. But we had a conversation yesterday where we were recapping the year of just events that have happened in the year. And we were like, we had a podcast this year. And like just want to know like how has the growth been, like having a podcast and everything?
I mean, the podcast has been a wonderful thing in the sense of it was a way or an outlet for me to express myself, or even document my life in this side of the world, so just bring people into my side of the world and just show them a bit of my experiences, people I'm meeting up with, and all of that. So for me, it's just been beautiful.
Same
out and out.
Like for me, it's like, if you had told me I'll have a podcast last year, I'll say no. Like, I'm not a podcast guy, you know. But the good thing is, I told myself when I get to here this year, I need to be willing and able to like adapt and learn and see where your growth comes from, you know.
Be out there.
Yeah. So like, even when you popped up with a question, do you want to do the podcast? You know, I didn't hesitate because I knew already my mindset was now switched to, let's do this. You know? And obviously, like, everything starts with its challenges or hiccups, or you know, like we literally just started with a phone and but now we built up to like having good sound, and you guys have seen that the sound has improved over the time. There's a lot of things that have improved over the time.
A lot of things.
There was this one episode where we got everything right, but we shot the episode
without sound. Like, you guys don't know how much happens in behind the scenes.
Exactly, you know.
Like, it's and you guys just get to see the final product.
There was this one episode. The episode was good, but we shot, the camera didn't like
your camera didn't work at all,
and then we had to use our backup camera, but our
backup camera is terrible.
Terrible. But like, we had to make the executive call to just release the episode.
To just release the episode because we committed to the craft. You know, and like, in the schedule,
we got bad reviews for that. You know,
we got bad reviews. I remember that was the first episode, like where someone like put in a nasty comment, and I had to like.
But like, it's understandable because like the content wasn't even bad.
The content was good.
It was just good. Like, man, why we missed that one small element, but it is what it is. You learn from it. The next time we always do sound checks.
We do sound
camera
checks. We do
know?
camera checks.
Like we avoid the stuff that
Yeah. It's been amazing, bro.
It's been amazing.
It's been amazing. Which episode was your favorite?
My favorite episode was the UNZ.
Oh, the Me and Z.
Yeah, the UNZ.
Okay.
Mostly because it kind of caught me off guard at how you guys delivered it.
Yeah, because we did something very intimate, like not intimate, but like very it was deep,
and now
very
like,
deep, not surface level.
Like for me, I listen to a lot of wellness podcasts as well. Like just my own space. I listen to wellness podcasts, and like I know the feeling they drive. You know, there's really people who want to connect with other people on a human level. Yeah, you know. Yeah. So like to see you guys connect on a human level was very beautiful, you know. Yeah, no, that was a nice you guys episode. Were in sync and everything, and it was the different episodes from the previous episodes that we already had. I
need to do one of those again. I think every 10 episodes we should definitely do one of those ones where we just focusing on like like questions that can be a bit subconscious, but at the same time they touch the heart. Yeah.
So yeah, that was my favorite episode.
My favorite one was let me think. The one with Kiki. Yeah. The one with Kiki was my favorite one. Yeah. I was, why I liked it so much? Because you guys were just driving the episode, and I was just like, I was just doing some dumb stuff the whole time. Just like pause. I was just like pause. This guy was, everything.
If
pause,
you wanna see pause. If you wanna see an episode where this guy is just in his comfort zone,
clowning the whole.
This guy was just in his comfort zone. Like he wasn't. Yeah. The outcome was still beautiful. Yeah. But this nigga was just chilling, bro.
I was just clowning.
Yeah, just chilling, clowning and stuff. But like, it was a beautiful episode as well. Because that would be my second favorite episode.
Because I like to clown a lot. So that was my favorite one. The one with Kiki, I clowned a lot. Yeah.
So shout out to the raw takes, man. Like 2024 was a good year for the podcast.
Thank you so much for watching. Thank you guys. Thank you, every single one of you who's watched, even if it's one show, even if it's two shows. Yeah, we just want to say thank you so much. We really appreciate it. You know what? We know you guys are still shy in the comment section. We just hope that you eventually like come out of your shell and start talking and communicating with us, because we definitely want to get to that level where we also like just communicating with you. Thank you so much, bro. Like,
thank you. Like,
I wouldn't have done it without you guys. But yeah. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. We're in London. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Until the next one. Until 2025.